You were extremely rude about it. I'm disappointed,
And
but also proud.
I think at least one lady too.
Yeah, there
Hmm.
was a lady, and you beat her up too.
Gender
Risk,
equality.
You were equal opportunity butt kickers.
the rescued a holy artifact.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat worn, but still serviceable.
Now, all that awaits before you can leave this dangerous place is to go through the exit.
Hmm. The exit maze.
The exit will probably be a big shenanigan to get to.
Most likely.
Yes. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. All right. I'll leave it up to you. As everyone else is like, "We'll go when you go." They got their fists up, their dukes out, and like, "Yeah, let's get him. Let's get him."
All right.
Go get him.
All right. Everyone feeling good? Feeling all right?
Yeah, yeah.
As good as I'll ever be.
This basically everyone, yes.
Uh, by the way, have you like distributed all the stuff we found? Like we've found a lot of potions.
Yeah, I think we've just kind of been like accepting them from the general kitty.
Hmm. That's kind
No,
of
we need.
Ba 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 ba. All right.
we have like 12 potions of curing light wounds.
I'll
That
throw them
we
around,
found.
live a little.
I don't know if you used any of them.
I think I used a couple.
All right, then we have about 10 of them left. Also, a couple of scrolls somewhere in there, uh, some gemstones.
I mean, Horgus and Avenia wouldn't be shy of a potion, and I think Cario could use one, and they could make for the exit right now.
Yeah, I think I'll use one.
What I want to know is why Cario has so many more hit points than Toulon. Why
Because I
is
haven't yet put in my level bonuses.
excellent? The dwarf should never be weaker than the elf. Or
Good,
Aslan.
great.
Especially not in Pathfinder 2, where you can start off at level 1 with like 29 hit points. You get shanked by a little kobold. Like a kobold lands a critical hit, and you're like, I didn't even feel that one.
Hmm.
Don't be mean. The kobold's doing their best. No bully.
Horgus is tapping his foot at the whole situation he would like. Then we storm the exit. He would love some daylight.
Yes. Let us go to the maze. Yes.
Yeah.
Seems to be a demonic maze of some sort.
Oh, soon.
There's not much standing between you and Le Maze.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Bup, 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 bup. Alright. So you said that there were dretches inside, yes?
Probably.
That's his suspicion.
Dangerous, quite dangerous.
Yes.
Who here likes their odds?
Not so. Only way out, and they are only minor demon filth.
Exactly.
who's in first?
Between all of you, technically Milo is not too bad. Milorn is not too bad off if you were to get straight, like, as a distraction, like to get them out. But you know,
I'd rather not risk the crew TM.
our Vashniol can summon monsters. You could see if that could lure something out.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Just send in some bait.
Marvelous. I like this plan because it's a smart plan, and I am smart.
Big brain.
It lets me show off my smart side. Abracadabra, abracadoo, a Lantern Archon is here for you.
Hey, the baby's back.
Ping ping.
Yay.
With its damage resistance, those creatures can't even do anything.
Right then.
Does anyone have anything that could make it a little bit more attractive? Because I'm sure that they're dumb, but they're probably not that dumb that they're just going to follow something that's luring them out. Maybe like some meat.
I've just got regular trail rations. I don't think there's going to be any super meaty products.
Same here. I guess. Give me a moment. Go and carve off a piece of mongrel man.
You take a
God,
nice
I was
clean finger.
I was hoping you wouldn't do that.
You're
Yes,
dealing with
The idea crossed my head, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to defile a corpse.
They're demon
I mean, the
worshippers.
closest course would have been slightly more like morally acceptable, but I'll take this too. The Lantern Archon looks a bit appalled, but it's like, sure, fine. Orders have been given. Oi oi, Captain. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
It's just a hunk of meat of some kind.
I don't know why, but my tools thing is acting up. And I hate it, because now I can't have my cone. I want my cones.
Cones.
I like cones.
That coats.
Ice cream.
Pop, 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 pop. I'm looking at some things. Excuse me, I need to find out where the reveal tool is. Because when you click the polygon tool, it turns into the 3 blobs instead of the eyeball, which is more clear.
I like blobs, though.
It flies around the place, using its magnificent dark vision. And sometimes bleeping little blops of light around the place. Bleep bloop, bleep blop. Bleep blop bloop bloop. Bloop 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 bloop. Once it turns the corner, it lets out a little noise, as it is beset upon by 2 evil boys who want that nice finger. They sound disgusting, like massive jowls flapping around. Jump, jump.
Nice.
They will attempt to
Oh, no,
grab.
the boy.
He's a tiny boy. Well, actually, we'd probably be flying up, so they would have to jump at it. Alright. Let's take a look-see. Fire, would you like to try and roll bluff? As it is your hunk of meat.
Alright. Let's see.
Well, they're dumb as all hell. The Lantern Archon eventually comes flying out, with 2 dretches in tow, who are like making grabby hands at the meat.
Right.
Until they see you, at which point they will start to attack. How do you set yourselves up when you hear the Lantern Archon come back?
Well,
Probably like either side of the exit, so they would just kind of like go out into like a bottleneck.
yeah, it's just
kind
kind of.
They'd go out there, and we're all like over on the sides.
Prepare the
So
fire.
for me, I'm going to like hide behind this corner.
Argus likes this plan. Cario, do you have any of you're a cleric, right? You can blast good light energy, right?
No, I'm
The
an
oracle?
oracle.
Oh, you're an
That's
oracle, yeah. Oh. What? This is one of those situations where that cure stuff is like really good because you got lots of people, so 1d6 is a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, normally your party is 3, where it's like, yeah. Anyway, as the Lantern Hour comes out, the dretches are like, blah, 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 blah. It's not a surprise round. But
I was gonna just shoot at the first demon thing that comes out that hole.
in that case, it's a ready to action, so you would get to shoot first. That said, dretches aren't very dexterous. They're not very fast. Not particularly fast, at least. They're about as much as a normal person. It's their brain that's really rotten.
So do I get to shoot first?
Yes, everyone who had a prepared action can start firing at the dretch.
Sure.
Ooh, and because your weapon is made of cold iron,
Pew.
it ignores the natural resistances. What is the AC of a dretch? 14.
Bang.
Most of that goes to their flat. Oh, they're small outsiders. I thought they were medium. Because, you know, they're chubby humans, but no, they're actually kind of small.
Little stinky boys.
The 2 mages will stay out of this. They're not too well suited for the situation. Because our Varshnio can't really do much outside of commanding his boy, and Milorn, he'll throw a magic missile out if it gets nasty. All right, everyone has their initiative on the bookmark list. Hozilla, you're dead. Go away. Toulon, you're first.
Cool.
A slimy, greasy pile of lard comes rolling out, making grabby hands at a finger that's waving in the wind.
So this is the morning star I got last time.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. That's a very good morning.
Well, that is definitely a good morning. Unless that is cold iron or good. It will do 5 less damage as a result of it being an unholy creature protected by abyssal energies.
Well, that morning star was something.
Gariel. Greasy boy smells heaven boy and wants to take a nibble.
Greasy time.
Like your smell as an Azamar is pungent and tangible to them.
Ugh. Like in a good way, because these guys look like
in the
they're
kind of
like
way that they want to jump on you and bite your face off.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to, get out of the way and just bless everybody. The combat thing.
Everybody take a bless.
Prayer hands emoji.
Leaning awkwardly on her crutch and taking a snapshot with her bow. She's gonna put full force behind this one. Rat-a-tat-tat-tooey. Wait, what just happened? Okay. Never mind that. I thought I felt something. Pew pew.
That was odd.
She does no damage because she rolled 2 1s on damage. The arrows just stick out of it, and it seems completely unimpeded by it. Oh, she's not actually gonna do anything. She knows there's only so much she can do. Horgus, however, is kind of, he's still drunk on like, we can do this. I am not afraid of no demons.
The great and powerful Horgus.
He steps out and throws his rapier into battle. He does exactly 0 damage.
Good job, Horgus. You're the man.
Damn Horgus.
Aha, look at how easily one can slice this goo. He will order his Lantern Archon to come and blast him. Blast him!
Blast. And the baby started blasting.
The Lantern Archon fires 2 little pews. 1 hits. And the dretch goes lifeless. Blech.
1 down.
It isn't summoned because it does not go away when it's dead. Fire. The other dretch is coming out of the hallway slowly but surely.
Yep, well, let's put a dampen on the stride. Shunk.
Cool new bow.
So this is where your nice rolls went, huh?
Yep, to the future.
Against the creatures that, dretches are... Oh, you're also still on here. Dretches are not nothing. They get like 3 attacks on their turn. Ow. On that note, dretches get 3 attacks on their turn. This guy goes out of initiative because he's dead. You're dead. Here's a big cross. He comes flopping out. Seeing a Dretch in full body and moving, and with like the greedy eyes of like. It smells. Horgus goes for another slice as it walks away. Toulon, you too will get an attack of opportunity against it, as it smells delicious Azamar meat.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm.
Well, whoever else is relevant.
Wow, I fumbled.
Eh.
You're beset upon by 2 claws and a nibble, as this greasy thing jumps at you.
Well, 2 of those hit, so...
The sound and feel of it trying to consume you is gonna stick with you for the night.
This is unpleasant.
I am filing a complaint with my deity.
Dying.
No, it does damage. That's all I need. Oh my goodness. I like how that's why is it red?
Because it's only 1d damage roll. It's just that with power attack and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, plus 7 damage.
Fighters can't do damage. They're dorks.
And Ranger with candy.
Cario. You're beset upon by a boy who looks like he's going to start making grapple checks soon.
Panic stabby.
Ow, right in the eye.
Get off. Get off it.
He doesn't like that blade. Not in his eye, at least. Jera might be slow, but she can still 5-foot step out of there.
I probably wouldn't like being stabbed in the eye either.
Would have killed him if it wasn't for the damage resistance. Horgus is a hero and it's like, I will come save you, lady! Horgus, you've been a hero before. Be
My hero.
Arfashniel just says, oh. Please, is everything going alright? I hear it's chewing something. Make it stop chewing.
Yeah, please.
I don't like the chewing. And with this, it falls quiet again. As the creature is like gets beamed in the back of the head by a beam of bright light. And the Lantern Archon begins to shimmer out of existence.
That was gross, and I hope it never ever happens again.
Maybe.
Well, there's
Kind of like wiping saliva off myself.
If this was the last thing standing between us and the surface, then I must say this demon incursion is nothing!
Well, we'll see. Okay,
We've seen a pretty big one when we fell here.
I don't see him now, do I?
Also, maybe save the gloating for when you actually hit something.
oof.
Ouch.
Anivia, how many arrows do you have left?
Anivia checks her quiver real quickly. Not too many. She's been holding on to them so far. She has like 10 left. She's gonna start getting skittish with her arrows.
Okay, 10, and they're normal arrows, right?
The normal ones, yes.
Okay. Give them to me and I'll give you 10 cold iron arrows.
Cool. She now has 2 cold iron arrows, just in case.
Yep. Give her 10 cold iron arrows in case. Change for 10 normal ones.
I will enjoy the feeling of the morning sun on my skin, even if I can't see it.
Okay. All right. Well, the two of you are not looking too good, so lay your hands on both of you.
On Toulon and Cario, cool.
Yep.
In the meantime,
Too
our
long.
Varshnal will send out a summoned monster to quickly scout ahead.
Toulon gets 2 hit points back. Carriel gets 5 hit points back.
Nice.
Magical.
Well,
Oh,
I'll
no.
have one of these potions as well if no one minds.
Go
Go
ahead.
for it. We have plenty.
Potions are meant for drinking.
Hooray.
Oh, I got the same thing.
well, they are the D8 plus 1.
Yeah. I added the +1 post.
Alright, our Varshnal's minion returned, and he reports that from what he can understand from this creature, there's a hole to the sky not too far ahead.
Amazing.
Nice.
As in, there's like rain coming down. He points out that this little thing is wet.
Is it wet
Fluid.
with water rain or something other than water?
It's water, but it smells a bit funny. Might be the creature.
Well, only one way to find out. We gotta go there.
You go down the passage.
Lead the way, Toulon.
That's the plan.
Mazes of weenies.
This is just...
Leading a chain of NPCs behind us.
You know, I wish more adventurers were willing to just straight up say what they're doing. Because this is like the first time I've seen, like the first 2 parts of this adventure are designed in part to delay the players so that the demons can work the city a bit. Which is exactly the sentiment you feel when you see the city.
Oh boy.
That things have changed, and that it's been probably longer than you think it was. Because there is once you climb up the rickety ladders the mongrel men put down, welcome to a massive gash in the floor that splits the city open and renders even the town walls apart.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
It is raining slightly. The rain smells a bit funky, but otherwise,
Sulfury?
yeah, probably. There's also some what's it called? Like fire. Yeah, fires in the distance. Columns of smoke. But most of the initial panic, screaming, and massacring has already happened. With this, your allies will step in for a moment. Our Vashnial insists that you must go to his library. The Blackwing Ruins. They shouldn't be far from here if the description of where you are is correct. Because I imagine that one of them cues me this is where we are. Just so you know, in case your house is around the corner. The ruins of his library, of his order, is nearby. It might be worth investigating. See if they can find some allies.
It's probably an idea.
Horgus says that he wants to go home and would like to pay you for your services rendered, and that judging by where you are, his house shouldn't be too far either. It's like just up the road, through the park on the other side of the crevice.
Well, if you're sure.
Your good friend Navia Tirabe, on the other hand, is like, listen, I really would just love to go home and make sure that my wife is okay, if that's okay with everyone else.
Oh, that is fully understandable.
Okay. Now, there's one more thing. You remember that note you got? They mentioned safe houses.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to put them in bold so that you know what they are.
Ysterian Manor, Toba's Solutions, Tower of Estrod.
Nice. Oh, cool. Bolding a hyphen apparently makes it invisible. Or something. Oh, whatever. See, I found out that you can totally just arrange this paragraph to the right. To the right. Bam. Now it looks decent. Alrighty then. Yes. Asking for some information. Your allies, I assume, since, they're around here, they probably know where this is. Maybe you know where it is. You ascertain the following locations. Blackwing Ruins is probably around here, around the letter I. The Nazirian Manor is around M. Gurin Manor is around J. The Tirabade residence is like all the way in this district. Let's see. There's also the Tower of Estrad, which would probably be in this district somewhere. Wouldn't be too hard to miss. And Topaz Solutions, Tirabade knows is somewhere north of her house. I will now reveal the text so that you know where they are and can make your decision on where to go. However, traveling around here will be dangerous, since, you know, there's demons afoot.
Yes, I like demonic info.
There are some locations where, like, guards and people have hold up, and they don't seem interested in talking to you.
And where are we exactly?
Allow me to show you that you are at H16. I should have a... No, I did not make this token yet. Excuse me. I usually have a token for the players that's like the party token.
Yeah,
Which is like, hey, you're traveling as a party. This is everyone.
there it is.
Excuse me. I fucked that up real bad because that's not how you're supposed to do that. So, yeah, unfortunately, due to the fact that whoever made the token system in this is a complete and utter idiot, if you select a token that isn't assigned anything, it will keep that not assigned to anyone as you make it so that whenever you drop it, it doesn't belong to you anymore, which is just dumb as all hell, but there you go. Alright. The party is the name, and the party is their fame.
Also known as Breath Loop.
Not anymore, it ain't. Alright, party, you are over here at number H16. Up, 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 up. Going anywhere, you are likely to run into someone along the way, or something evil.
Okay, well, Look at the north, there seems to be a bit
The
of a
crevice.
bit of a crevice running there.
It's not insurmountable. Like, at some points, people have built rope bridges and all to get across.
Okay, so it has been a while. Well, in any case, the Blackwing ruins are the nearest thing to us.
And
Excellent.
we should probably lay Dara Fashion there.
Once we have ourselves some fine associates of mine under our belt, we'll be able to take on any challenge that comes along our way. They're some of the finest spellcasters, and just like me, they know how to handle themselves some evil.
That sounds good.
He's like swinging his finger, like, yes! Step, 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 step. You head on over.
Getting some extra help would be great, especially like delivering everybody else to their various houses.
Gosh.
Head towards the Blackwing ruins then.
Can someone roll me a D... Can, BK, how about you roll me the D100 of things you find along the way?
Roll a what? You got cut off.
Roll a D100. A percentile die, as they call it.
Ooh.
As not just friendly things are roaming the streets.
Keyboard, please.
A 92! How exciting!
That's a big percentage.
That is a big percentage, which means you run into a unique encounter.
Gasp.
Oh.
I need to find the unique encounter so I can throw it out on the street. And I can throw you onto the street as well. Do I want to do this on this map, or do I want to use this map for it? I think this sounds a bit better for it.
Run into a Demon King.
You run into the Demon
Oops.
Lord, and it
Kills us all in one turn.
Yes, because that's how I run my games. I kill everyone in one turn. It's what I'm known for. Is hey, everyone, you're dead. You're not alive. It's forbidden.
Well, it's been fun, fellas.
It is illegal to be alive in my games.
Undead campaign.
Okay, excuse me. Sorry. I'm setting the map up because I have the tokens ready, just not this thing itself.
Oh, that actually reminds me. There's actually a third-party skeleton race option for Pathfinder 2 that I found.
Bone boys.
Wait, the skeleton race option?
Yeah, let me check. Third party. exotic ancestries. Skeleton.
I, for one, dig it. I need to put some dude somewhere else because they're technically in your party. It's your mongrelman who has decided to come along with you. They're like, there's nothing there. Why don't I just come? You walk along the streets and eventually see some commoners and a small red flying thing in the air. There's someone inside a house called Fine Fittings. The couple is very concerned about the fact that there's like scraps flying out and loud complaining from within. They are very distraught. They're like, no, please! What have I done to you?
Ahoy there, citizens.
They find your hair very concerning. But upon hearing your mild manners, they're like, please, good sir. There are creatures inside there. It's tearing everything we own apart. All of our dresses.
Oh, that's...
Oh no, not the dresses.
Yes. It's with the rat thing.
A rat, you say?
Yeah, yes. He did some sort of spell and we ran away in fear, but then it stopped. And now he's inside there. He smashed every mirror we had. And then he started breaking everything else.
Mirrors too. Not terrible.
Maybe I'll see if I can talk to this rat thing and clear up exactly what it's doing here. And then convince it to, stop smashing your business to pieces.
Smash your business into pieces.
This is my last resort.
Yes! Alright, you can roll me some knowledge of the planes if you want to figure out what you're looking at. Detect evil. It is definitely evil. That doesn't take long for you to figure out. That's a smelly demon boy.
Yes. The thing in the house.
Yes.
Do I see this thing?
Yes, that too is evil. But in a different smelly way.
He's certified. He's got all his papers in order.
So,
he honestly strikes you more as an abandoned familiar than one of the people making a fuss around here.
well, it's an imp, so I will kind of hold evil thing. What is your business here?
I ain't got no business around here. I just am.
Then depart this plane of existence.
Well, to be fair, I mostly came around here because the library got burnt down a bit. And they plan to burn it down some more.
Library, isn't that where we headed?
I think so.
We headed to a library. It's burned down. That's not good.
Well, draw my bow, point at the imp.
He puts his hand up. What? What did I do?
You are the devil kind, aren't you?
Well, that doesn't say much, does it? I'm not the one breaking up someone's shop around here.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the more pressing concern right now.
Yes. I'll be back for you slightly later. Alright. So,
At this point, Urvashnial is like, I think, judging by the description, it might be an, what's it called again? Abricandilu. They hate mirrors, and they also hate attractive people.
That would explain why it's busting up a fashion shop.
Standing in the doorway, it turns around, and it will immediately attempt to cast Cause Fear upon you. as it gives you a nasty, gnarly look of evil. That's a will save DC 12. After which, you can initiate combat if you want to, or you can scooch out of there. Because he will start to fight if you don't leave.
Ah, spooky.
No, it's at fire.
Oh, at fire. Okay. Not spook.
Fire isn't unspooked.
Nope. Fire is not spooked.
Don't worry about... Don't use your cold iron equipment on them. These creatures don't have that resistance. I don't recall they're resistant against anything a wizard can throw at them, though.
Well, we are in luck today, since I am not a wizard.
I lost the button that orders things in descending order. I don't know why! I just randomly lose buttons. In that case, Horgus might actually join in, because he's having a good time lately.
There's still time for some more. Horgus
Maybe,
Herald.
when he hears, like, you don't need a cold iron weapon, he's like, I got this! And to be fair, he technically has a 55% chance to hit every turn. Descending order. Cariol, you go first. You see the spooky thing, it's casting evil spells.
Hop back and go with the pew pew. Big pew.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's neat. Oh, boy! That's a critical. Damn. That crossbow lands one hell of a blow. He doesn't like pretty? Well, you just made him a lot less pretty. By hitting him right above the eyebrow and leaving a massive gash as the bolt just clinks off his thick skull.
Got him.
He screeches. He doesn't like this. He doesn't like you. In fact, he doesn't like you so much that he starts reaching for, like, nearby larger pieces of, like, sewing knives and all, and starts flinging them at you with terrifying speed. That's the wrong section. Here we go. I need the big name McBoy. There it is. Big name McBoy. That's the editing section.
Abracadabra.
Heck. I thought I set the attacks up already, but I didn't. In that case, I can just roll it because I cut it open anyway. Improvised weapon. +5. At fire. He misses. The weapon, the knives clang off the wall. And then he sort of riles up, ready to charge at you with both of his claws. He's like, I'll get you next time. Tierbait has to move into position and is going to ready a shot for when it comes in close. Fire! It's looking right at you. It's going to charge you soon.
Yeah, well, I also have charisma 16, so it's after beautiful things. Okay, well, this is definitely point blank range.
I mean, then we can set up its attacks.
So what did this thing look like again?
What's a good way to describe an abricondaloo? Imagine like a hunchback, but he has a rat face. Like, not with fur or anything, just like a rat-faced, hunched-over person.
Alright. Well, take this, you ugly thing. Sure. And then I will take a step back.
All right. Horgus is brave. Horgus jumps in and holds out this rapier. He's like, have at me, fiend! Toulon. Horgus is probably just gonna end up getting himself killed. But oh well. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
stand back, Paul. I mean, if it's going to charge, what are the rules for preparing oneself for a charge again? I don't have a spear or anything, sadly.
You can ready an action in that case.
Yeah, I guess I'll just do that.
Alrighty then. In the meantime, I'm setting up some. Oh wow, these guys are really accurate. They know how to use them claws.
Also, I'll step in the way so that it charges me and not Horgus, I guess. Because I have actual armor.
Alright. Alright. You step in the way of Horgus Morgus. I've got their attack set up. Carry on. The creature's about to charge.
I'm just gonna give it another pew over the top of everyone else. Just, keep peppering it from a distance. Nope.
It flies forward at you. Immediately launching at you. I guess only one. He just goes for a bite. I think bite has mutilation. Yes. Ooh. Was the claws that mutilation? No, the bite, but it doesn't include the note for some reason here. Anyway, its gnarly teeth snap at you. And next turn, it's going to give you all of those claws.
Yeah, well, I had a readied attack, I think.
It also, yes, it slobbers aggressively. So give it a slap. Actually, ready to attack would go off before it came to you. Its natural hide is... It's a lot sturdier than it looks. Let's put it like this. The commoners around you will kind of skitter away as violence unreaves. Vania now having a clear shot. Will line up a shot. And you know what? She feels confident that maybe she shouldn't waste those cold iron arrows on this. Yep. Let him come out. Then we can flank him and give him the real lesson. She has sneak attack. Fire. You can see the creature through the masses.
Yep. Just about through the doorway there. Aha.
Aha, indeed. Sums it up nicely.
Keep piercing.
Come out here, you scum, and taste my rapier. Whoa!
Yep.
Toulon, it looks like it's going to bite your face off.
Well, I'm going to attempt to chop its face off first.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that critical would have killed him in one blow. As it stretches its neck out to try and bite at you, you see the perfect chance to use that great axe for some executioning. With a firm and heavy... Its demonic head rolls across the floor. And you stand over... Well, it's a corpse now. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. It was going to flee, but can't really flee when it's dead.
That's one way to do it.
The commoners stand in disbelief that such tremendous power hides in such a small package.
Hey, you guys want to name a shop after this?
After to what specifically?
I don't know if beheading the Abracandaloo is the best name for a fashion shop.
BK found the right picture too.
Jeez. Rat boy.
I'm afraid we don't have much to offer you, but we have heard some things that perhaps could help you along your way.
Oh, do tell.
It's a few rumors.
Information would be useful.
All right, in that case, you can roll BK. No.
Yeah.
How about Belmore and Minar both roll me a d20 to see what you unearth.
D20.
Nice. In that case, they've heard some information while they were hiding out inside their house, letting their pantry do most of the talking. They will tell you that the witch Arilu Vorlesh is planning on coming to the city soon to claim it as a trophy. Dangerous sounding. The other they tell you is that they've seen horrific flies and other giant bugs with human faces eating people in the streets.
Mm.
They didn't come
Wonderful.
outside after that one until this creature just said, "You know what? I'm coming inside."
Great. Both of those sound horrible.
Indeed.
Horrible. Who's this witch?
Listen, if you give me a moment, I can look up her name. It's entirely possible, of course, that she's not relevant in this particular section of the adventure. I don't think she is. I think she's like for later. So it's like she's a big bad name. Yes. Yes. Let me put it like this. She's the kind of person who would summon like a whole bunch of CR6 dudes just to fuck up your day. She's very powerful. She's like from the abyss.
Right. Well,
Actually, I got a picture of her now. She's in the back. She looks nice for someone who lives in a place of... She looks way too nice for someone who lives in the twisting hellhole that is the abyss. Fuck you, Pathfinder. Get your anime shit out of here. I want my demons to look like hell. Or the abyss.
Yeah. Wow.
I live in a
Just
place that is...
because-
I live in a place that's literally known for being a whirling cesspool of chaos and evil and sin. But I look nice, at least.
Yeah. Just because you come from
I'm worth it.
somewhere
It's because I'm worth it. Ugh. Fine. I guess she's a powerful witch. She gets to keep her figure, at least. Point is, they've heard like what like high level demons is coming over to take Kenabris as like a sparkly jewel of like, look at what I can do, mortals. I took your precious wardstone and broke it.
Well, she's a...
Fingers crossed we don't run into her.
Well, she might run into us at some point.
Aravashnil says that this is all the more reason to quickly find the Blackwings and reorganize.
Yes. Did the imp say something about wanting to burn down a library?
Nah, who knows? The imp has flown off by now because we're scaring it.
Yeah, I was
yes.
going to ask Carvashli whether he knew anything about the imp, but like, well,
Blazes.
Be nice to people, please. Luckily, the rest of the way isn't too noisy, too rowdy.
The rat of hell has flown off.
The rat of hell. I guess that is a good way to describe a bad boy. Bad boy. Did I ever measure this map to be correct? Yes, I did. I think. Be terrible if I didn't, like an idiot. I did. Good. I'm smart. The Blackwing Ruins. It's time to plop you on that map. As you approach the Blackwing Ruins, it you know how sometimes it looks like one building got like singled out and everyone took a turn just slapping it around? It's like everyone was like, you know, we're gonna fuck these guys up, but everyone gets a turn too. It's kind of what happened. There's
Everybody gets one.
everyone gets slap at once. Slap.
One slap.
Everyone
Wow.
gets one. No another.
Yeah. Certainly ruins.
Yeah, it's like the buildings around it are not... Well, I mean, they're still standing. There's, like, people inside or giving out orders and stuff. There's also crying. There's an imp outside. I'm going to plop you on the map. Gosh, I should just put the character section at the top, because that makes a lot more sense. And, of course, Aravashnil will be involved in this. You know what? Avania feels for it. You stand up to the double doors leading inside of a building that looks incredibly burnt out. The smell of smoke is thick in the air, but there's something happening inside. As in, there again, like people shouting at other people and crying. Whoever's inside, they don't seem to be aware of your presence yet.
We ask, like, Aravashniel if he recognizes any of the voices.
Well, the crying sounds like my, let's just say my subordinates. Not that I know it make them cry very often, it's more that they sound like it. They've the gentle voice of someone who stands for justice. The other one sounds cruel and crass. I'm pretty sure that's the snickering of someone mean.
Oh,
Well,
I mean, he's a
from the
blind
sounds of
elf.
it-
He has the ears.
Yeah, from the sounds of it, yeah, the subordinates are in trouble. We kind of need to get in there.
If there's anyone left alive in this bonfire, they must be saved and salvaged.
well, there's an imp floating about.
Isn't it the same one?
No, the imp's like, my dude's inside,
Certified boy.
dude. My dude's inside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you better find your dude so that he can explain to Fire here that you're okay.
Vashniel doesn't have many good spells left for the situation, but he does offer to cast Heroism on someone, which is a +2 to saving throws, attack rolls, and skill checks. For a couple of minutes.
That'll be helpful.
Yeah, that sounds pretty rad.
Who wants it? Who thinks they need all the big buffs?
Toulon, probably. They're going to be in the front line.
Take this, my good friend. I'll see what I can do from here. Alright. The imps, like, go inside, please. I think they're setting the place on fire. They're, like, putting everyone on a big heap.
Yeah, let's probably bust in.
Alright.
Yeah, I kick open the door.
Inside are 2 tieflings. There's a heap of librarians over here, who are surrounded by books that have been doused partially in oil. And there's one librarian who's, like, shuffling around, gathering books and throwing them onto the pile by, so we say, not directly by sword point, but it's, like, pretty clear she's crying, doesn't want to do this to people she knows.
Well then.
The guy over here stands tall in his... Is he actually wearing plate? He is. Oh, it's bandit mail. It is bandit mail with a shield with some evil insignia on it and a big mace, and he looks at you. Look at the cavalry. Begone, street scum. This place is nothing but ashen moments.
Oh,
Release
yeah,
the hostages and stand down.
I'm releasing no one, and I'm not standing down at all.
Oh.
Keep gathering books. Come on, boys. We got ourselves a couple of idiots who want a good beating.
Goes out.
Yeah, it sounds like this guy just wants a fight.
No, I mean, you can try to talk. He's just like, get out of here. He's trying to intimidate you.
Well, I'm going to intimidate him back. I'm going to activate my halo. Give me +2 against evil, and then
He is evil.
like just glare at him and go, stand down. Big glowy, kind of angely, spooky way.
Show me the spooks.
Ah. +2.
Whoa. I'm just not gonna roll for this. No. For as much as he likes to pretend to be a big guy, he kind of, when he sees something that terrifying, like you standing as an angel from above, he's like, oh fuck. His tiefling friends presumably feel the burn of divine energy and are like, oh shit. Come on, boss, let's scoot. And they're like, yeah, let's scoot. They gather up and they run towards the back, where there's a hole in the wall. With a few quick swings of his mighty mace, they jump on through. Provided you let them.
And I'm not good at chasing.
My priority is the hostages.
I try to shoot at his retreating back.
Do you shoot at Bandit Mailman or his friends?
Well, the main man, of course.
The main man takes an arrow to the shoulder as he runs away.
Coward.
The coward that he is. Fun fact is that these cowards will now make a return later.
Yeah.
I like this a
Probably
lot.
wouldn't just.
Yeah.
But up. And on the plus side. On the plus side, could be worse. Alright,
Yeah.
kids. The people are
Well
glad
done.
to see you. They're impressed. Rushnell specifically is very impressed that you managed to do this with such incredible ease.
Mm.
Such refined dignity. And, you know what? You get a lot of extra points for this one. Oh, wait. Did I... Oh, I forgot a certain detail that's kind of important. Because you did another thing, so... Okay, let's see. If escort to this location, another 800. Every single librarian survived. That's also another 1,000. Bam. You've basically aced this encounter.
Haha! With one mighty roll.
You untie the librarians sitting in a heap, who were
Yeah.
quite worried just a few minutes ago that they would be burnt alive, together with their books. Aravashnial does not need to be told as he runs his hands along the bookcases and realizes that this place has lost much of its initial luster.
Just kind of like wiping some of the oil off the books. It's like, these things have seen better days.
I see. Well, I'm afraid that our journey together here ends. I must take care of my associates and find a safe place for us to weather out the storm. I cannot leave these poor sods to move around with your fine events anyway.
It's fully understandable, mate.
I will see if I can find a safe harbor, and once we can, perhaps we can rejoin once I've liberated myself from their need for my protection. So let's just say that. But until then, perhaps I can give you something to help make up for some of the inconveniences I must have caused along the way. Let's see here.
I'm sure you were more help than help.
Oh, please, don't be like that. I'll be certain to provide all assistance I can at a later date, when I have relieved myself of needing to take care of these. I mean, look at these people. They wouldn't last a minute against a single dretch. Got themselves tied up by those cowards. He hands you a spellbook of sorts, although it's extremely ornamental in design. There's also an item inside, and I need to check some things about that item. Inside is also a scroll of dimensional lock, which clerics can use. Essentially, dimensional lock stops someone for a quite a long period of time to be unable to use teleportation or other short spells. Might be useful.
It's a good kind of scroll. That
The
has
book
like
itself is probably also worth a bit of money. It's a very nice book. Vashnial gives you all a polite handshake before he decides to confer himself over his associates to think about rebuilding this hall once the demons have been spooked away.
Yes, you might want to keep a summon handy in case those ruffians come back.
Oh, you wish, well, I do have some scrolls on me that might be useful for you. Let's see, what do I have left? He starts rummaging around inside of his, bag. He has some scrolls of grease, web. Oh, I know what might be useful for you. Been sitting on this one for a while. He holds out a scroll of Summon Monster 3 that he's been sitting on, and a Wand of False Life, in case you wish to have those items.
Cariel?
I mean, that would be fantastic to have, but I feel like you need as much help as you can get. Like we've got a full crew here, and you need to protect the people around.
I mean, I know that I'm traveling. I know that I'm traveling with a few novices and initiates, but You're the ones getting yourself into trouble. I'm seeking to avoid it.
Well, if you're sure you can make do without it.
Please, please, please. Hell, man, it's just fine.
Okay.
So, Carol gets a scroll and a wand.
Marvelous. Horgus steps up and says, "So can we go to my house? If it's still in good shape, it's a decent place to hide. I have servants and guards, and we can spend the night there to rest up a bit. And then, well, you can go on your way." It's safer to sleep than here, isn't it?
Definitely.
See, that's
Plus,
what...
I would like to get as many people home as possible, and I think was yours next nearest, or was that?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go back to the map. Let's go back to the map so you can sort this out.
Yeah.
Right now you're at Blackwing Ruins. The Nazirian Manor is technically between here and there, but it's up to you. Not having a blind person makes this a lot easier.
Like, if we stopped at Guard Manor for the night, it would like delay an AV a whole lot, so I'm not sure if we should do that for that reason.
What was in Nusarian Manor again?
It was one of the safe houses.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, so it was. Right.
so that's one of our goal locations.
Mm-hmm.
Should be drop off Horgus before that.
No. If we're going to go after them, I would love to give them one final good hurrah.
We should probably drop him off. I he's probably got a lot of, to put it in ways that he would prefer. He has a lot of important business to take care of at his manor.
Yes. You're right. I have an estate to manage.
Yes. Can't be losing all our good folk around here.
If he comes with us, he's definitely getting killed.
What?
All right. So to Gwern it is.
Yes, we tried to plot a route to Gwern Manor.
Yeah,
Luckily-
if there's a bridge over the crevice somewhere around here, then we should use.
Luckily for you, to get to Gordon Manor is not too difficult, but I do need a D100. Check from, how about Minna? To see what you encounter along the way, as you are going quite a way, and Gordon Manor requires you to go through the park if you take a direct route.
Yeah. I encountered the answer, apparently.
Marvelous. Excellent. If I may, even sexcellent. Okay. Then I get to roll me a die. Oh, that's just great. Alright. Alright. Fine. Fair. Great. Along the way, as you travel through the land and have a great time for yourselves, you stumble across like a collection of 5 or so tieflings who are definitely looting a shop. Like there's one guy inside who's like throwing things outside, and they're throwing it onto this rickety cart, and they're singing and dancing, and one of them is like, and 2 of them are standing near a fire, like, huzzah, huzzay, this loot is now for me.
Right.
We gotta stop him, right?
Yes. Halt. Looters.
Oh, look at these fine gentlemen and gentle ladies. One tall, one small. They all stop and have a good laugh. Ha ha ha! Did they not tell your pretty cheeks this town belongs to us now?
Nobody has told us such lies, no?
Lies, lies, they say. I'll tell you something. This town belongs to us.
You already told us that once.
Well, yes, and it's truth. Do you see anyone opposing us? Part of the town guard, at least?
Oh, you're
see.
looking at some people.
Listen, good sirs, Lord Halloran himself was killed during the attack, and without him to say otherwise, I think we'll go right back to our business. Unless you want to make yourself all business. Ho 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 ho!
If your business is getting your ass handed to you, then by all means.
They all have a good laugh at their friend who's insulted. He's like, oh, oh. Some of these do start to like pull for their weapons. They're like, you know what? This is getting uncomfortably long in terms of people looking at people.
Yes. How about you return back to your lawful lives and just hunker down, wait for all this to blow over, and we do not have to get martial law on you all.
Do you wish to intimidate?
More trying to be more diplomatic.
You can roll me diplomacy. Be more like, change thine ways, foul fiends.
Yeah.
The ones near the fire do have to agree that most houses are not exactly in good condition if it starts to rain, but the ones who are looting are having the fun of looting. So they're like, huzzah, huzzah. What do you have to say?
What good is looting when there is nowhere to actually spend your loot or even spend the night?
No.
Help instead with putting out the fires or reconstruction efforts, so forth.
I see where you're going. You can roll me another one. As you
Much more
make a
constructive efforts.
you make a much more persuasive argument. The tieflings begin to realize that there's a slight problem with demons, and that's that all this looting isn't really going to hold up once the demons start making claims. They start to realize that private property law requires that someone enforces that the property stays yours, and demons ain't gonna do that for you.
Oh.
At least these looters, they have sort of a change of heart. They sit down, like, at the very least they're not pulling their crossbows on you anymore. They're like sitting down and thinking about this, giving it a good long hard think. Horgus gives you a pat in the back and says that you should have joined the guard in your day.
Well, perhaps.
Oh, perhaps if the makings of a god, you know how to bring those criminals down without having to resort to any of that nasty business.
Yes, well, I much prefer the open roads than cities, but
Well, if you think we're done here, we can move on. I would like to go home instead of dealing with people throwing through windows and with no taste in carts either.
So, one more. Think about what you've been doing and disperse.
Nice. You move along to good old boys Gwern Manor. And in the process of doing so, it looks decent. Like, if Blackwing was like everyone dogpiled this building to beat the shit out of it, his house is more like, they'll get back to it. It's in decent shape. It seems to be undamaged for the most part, maybe a bit neglected. Like, it's not as... mostly noble houses are like freshly polished the whole way through, but this is like dusty. And Horgus immediately starts to raise a fuss over this. Where are my guards? Where are my servants? They should be greeting me. Their lord returns.
Could be a little busy with some other business.
It's not fair.
Well,
I paid them.
situation is not terribly fair in the city.
My house is well defended enough. They could use it for safety. Well, I'll have to. He starts to walk inside, and you hear him screech like, "No!"
Follow?
Yeah.
You see him in shock and awe of the fact that like paintings have been removed, and probably expensive candlesticks as well. They made off with my valuables.
Yes.
Did you forget to lock up or something when you fell down a giant pit?
They know to lock my house up when they left. They did. They took it themselves.
Yes. Well, good help is hard to find.
Oh, I hope they better not have taken anything from my vault. He scurries off again. This house is quite nice. You know, it smells a bit musty, like no one aired it out in a while, but you could see taking a rest here. He scoots off, like, to the basement, to his vault.
So, does it seem like this whole mustiness and everything has been going on for longer than the current invasion?
Hard to say. Probably not. It's not that musty. It's more like the air's gone a bit stale.
Of our group, Horgus probably smells the mustiest.
Horgus eventually returns. And he has with him a big bag.
Oh? Was your vault in the...
They took
Pristine?
nothing. Still locked up tight. Well,
that's good.
I think you do owe some payment, having provided protection. I'm going to see where I move from here. But I need a break. One longer than you should bother with. He hands you a bag containing 200 pieces of platinum.
Okay then.
I don't know if you'll find a shop or anything to use on it, but you're free to take some food from the pantry if you need it. And take a rest for the night. I should have enough beds, given that most of my help and my guards started to run like cowards.
Yeah, it seems like they took off the moment things went south here.
Well, I'm alive, I'm well, I have most of my liquid assets still available to me. This is but a minor setback. I'm certain that with people like you on the job, it'll all work out in the end.
Yes, that's good. Positive thinking.
We'll
Exactly.
do our best.
Exactly. So, shall we spend the night? I noticed that they forgot some of the nicer wines.
We've got Mrs. Turby to check up on as well.
Yeah, maybe we can head there and then like come back here if we have time. I'm not sure what time of the day it is.
It's getting on with the day.
Yes, and nights out here are probably not great currently.
Tira doesn't disapprove of the idea to rest up a bit before you go, you know?
Oh, okay.
Take a moment to spruce yourselves up.
I guess I will then use my last 2 charges of lay on hands. Which of you looked the most injured?
9 out of 15. So I'm like 66%.
Nice.
I think both of you get the blast of healing. So, Toulon, get 4 hit points, and Carriel, you get 3. That's
Okay.
Nice. You spend the night with good old Horgus Porgus. You enjoy some fine, if a bit stale food. Which is a lot better than the stuff you've been eating so far. Just mostly been rations you had on you and scraped together stuff.
okay.
He tells you of his fabulous family history along the way. But when morning comes, it is inevitable. It's time to roam around this big old city and see if you can find some people. Well, Tier Bay residence shouldn't be too far from here, just a mile up the road.
Well, there's our next port of call.
Yes. Get
Oh.
our rescuees.
A third of a mile, actually. Huh. Marvelous. As you arrive at Tier Bay residence... Oh, actually, no. I need a D100 for the road in between.
Ah,
Who feels lucky?
Belmore's the only one that hasn't done one yet.
Belmore.
Alright.
Belmore.
whoop, 19.
Alright. Alright. This is quite an interesting situation. As you move on down the road, you find yourself once more surrounded by burnt-out buildings, others smashed up. You enter an area with a particularly large quantity of, shall we say, spoiled corpses. Like things have been picking at them. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Ooh. Eventually you notice that the reason that all the corpses are spoiled is as a result of creatures in the sky. They look like vultures.
Oh.
But judging by their malformed proportions and their unusually sharp claws and their beaks that seem to have teeth, they may have been touched by the abyssal energies that are bleeding out in places.
Okay. Hold.
These creatures must have noticed you because they are making noise as you walk under them.
Well, I will fire off a shot at one of them. Ugh. Demon-infested creatures.
They begin a large dive swarm down the road you're on, seeing you as primetime targets.
Yeah.
Alright, fire at will, Captain.
Yep. Just at random, I guess.
Firing into the cloud.
Let's see. Where are they? Vulture. They are quite keen at dodging. They are also quite keen on going for the face. I just need... Shoot, there we go.
Yeah.
Carriel.
As ever, I'll stand in front with my axe.
These fiendish creatures look like they're about to start colliding with your faces, moving at high speed.
Oh, did you remember to add your HP you gain from resting?
Oh, right.
That would be
How much is that?
1
Your level.
HP per level.
Oh, so I'm up to 14.
Heal 2.
Or actually, I feel more for HP plus con mod. Makes a bit more sense.
Kinda.
Alright, Carriel. As I said, the bodies around have been picked clean by vultures who are now deciding to add some corpses to the pile with fresh eyeballs to eat. Eyeballs are the juiciest part.
Well, if they're all going to charge us, I'm going to use Sanctuary on fire. Since he took a pot shot.
You do know that that spell ends when he attacks at all.
Well, he's already attacked once.
Yeah, and he will probably attack again.
Yeah,
Unless
but
he-
they're all going to attack next.
Oh yeah, fair
Turn
enough.
as the vultures.
The vultures will now beset upon thee. Flap, 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 flap. Taking charge attacks.
Interesting.
Don't forget, they get a +2 on this. They're vultures at all sides, barraging you with many bites. First two are on fire.
Oh, they must. They
Oh,
must
yes.
attempt
Oh,
at
they
least
can't at
will
all?
save
Or...
first.
They must attempt a will save.
Excuse me, I'm not familiar with this variant. One of them attacks and fails. The other one is dissuaded. Carry on. Peck, 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 peck.
It's 2.
Toulon, you two receive the peckins.
Oh no, 17, that actually hits.
Actually, it's a 19 they are charging. As they have set upon you, they look ready to leave once more and commence another charge. Fire. You are surrounded by birds.
Yes, completely surrounded by them. I don't suppose there's any way I can, like, this is a building right next to me.
I wonder if
You could
you're
attempt
still
to
next
jump
to
through
door.
the glass window, like the storefront window.
Okay. Can I 5-foot step right through a window?
Sure. But you'd have to roll me a strength check.
That's not great. Okay.
Not the
Well.
noodle arms.
It's a dire situation, yes. 13?
I'd say that since you're throwing your way into it, you now end up inside the building. The birds are in the air. They can't reach you at this point, since you're kind of at an awkward angle. You're also behind, like, the small foundation of the window.
Is anyone in the house?
No, it's empty.
Good. Oof. Well, I'll take a shot at the one that's menacing Carriel right there.
Pew! As you lie on the dirt, you impale it and pin it. Oh, whoops, they all have this going on. No, that's not what I wanted. I hate it when this happens. I'm pretty sure that I said it specifically not to do this. But I guess I'm dumb. You pin it to the wall with a single well-placed shot. Your allies are beset and busy with other birds of their own. Toulon. Birds!
Birds!
Well, I'll see if it can chop one of them in half from where I'm standing, because I'm kinda short.
That'd be great.
Answer is no.
They're too fast with their peck, 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 peck. Carriel, you're still beset by birds.
Birds! Probably. Is that a good idea though? Yeah, I've got plenty. I'll move over here and then use.
Why is that boy beset by
Burning.
so many birds?
Use burning hands on the 2 up top.
Ooh, you have burning
So-
hands.
Yeah. Damage 1. Good.
No, per caster level, so it'd be like damage 2, so it'd be 2d4.
Maybe just roll a separate, like 2d4 somewhere.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's a problem with this. These are abyssally twisted creatures. They are unaffected by your fire.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
Well, we learned that now.
Yeah. That's the thing to know.
The vultures take a withdrawal action and fly themselves away. Send themselves
Why
up for
just-
another dive bomb.
I would kind of beckon you to get indoors where they can't mob us.
Fire. They're out there and you're in here.
I lean out the window as far as I can.
I'm the sheriff.
Try to take a shot at the birds as they're flying. They're probably not in point blank range anymore.
No,
so,
they're like high up.
So I'll do that. And take a shot at one, well, the closest one.
Vlick.
Pew.
It falls onto a window, onto a rooftop, sorry. As it is struck.
Yep.
And rolls its way down to the ground. Toulon. There's like 4 vultures looking like they're about to charge you. However, their mob mentality is starting to lose out.
Yeah.
They may soon retreat.
Is there a door to that storefront that fire crashed through?
Yes.
Great, I would like to go through it.
The door is not locked, so you can just kind of move through without using any particular actions to do so.
I mean, I'm not sure which segment the door is in, so... I'm just gonna say I'm inside, so...
Inside. Cariel, your friends are all inside. They're hidden from the weather.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a pot shot and jump inside.
I like your tactics.
Pew. No, it's bad pew.
Everyone is inside.
Types inside.
The vultures, still believing they got a shot at this, swoosh in. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. One of them stays up in the attacking position, waiting for you to come out. Eager to strike one, foolish enough to do so. Everyone gets one bite. Cario, fire. Wow, these guys just can't roll good. They're birds. Leave them.
The birds.
And they rolled 6s on the earth.
Yeah, the damage was good. It's just that they're birds.
Man, these rolls are for the birds.
Birds. I take a 5-foot step back from the window and shoot at the one that's right in the center there.
You want to take a bite out of me? I'll take a bite out of you.
Yeah, with my
Bite out of crime.
Show
With
me
an
the
arrow.
goods.
Shoot.
It's severely injured by this. Toulon. They look like they're about to start retreating, as they have been severely injured and their numbers have been trimmed.
Well, might as well like take a swing at one of the healthy ones, so he gets the one right in front of me.
I mean, yes, you would destroy them either way.
But they can't swing today.
Cario. Please. Baby, please.
Attack the injured one. Eh.
It falls to the
Stabby.
ground. As it gets a dagger shanked in its wing, clubbing it and forcing it to the ground. The other vultures on their turn will fly away. Never to be seen again.
Hopefully, yeah.
As their numbers have been trimmed, they no longer have safety numbers and decide, you know what? Let's go home. Wherever that is.
Okay. My reserves of arrows are kind of starting to run low.
Tyria will tell you that they, Anivia will tell you that they probably have some more back at home that you can pick up while you're there.
Ah, good.
She always has a quiver of 20 standing by her bed, after all. Listen, man, you gotta keep a loaded gun next to your bed. See, Aragorn might tell you that you should unstring your bow after every fight. She's like, listen, I keep my bow strung, so I can shoot.
Yeah, that's not great for maintenance, but
Listen, if you want me to spend 10 minutes every fight stringing my bow, that's fine by me.
I call it keep multiple bows. strong at times.
Cycle your
You
bows,
can-
kids.
You can fix a bow, you can't fix a dead wife.
Hmm. Well, not cheaply anyway.
Anyway, the Cherubade residence is unimpressive when you arrive. The local area has been shut up as is expected. But the house is just like, really? You live here? Like, your wife was pretty important. Like, her wife is, I think, guard captain or something high up. And it's like, yeah. Listen, I didn't get to the... She really wanted to live small.
Modest living, that's...
I mean, she donates the majority of her pay to charity, so I can't
Wow.
exactly complain. I'm just gonna take a look inside. It seems quiet.
Keep watch for any evil birds and looters and so forth.
Indeed. Anavia scoots on in. Judging by the sounds, there's no one in there. She's just like, hello, Arabeth. Oh wait, I forgot to do a small set of tallies. Excuse me. To increase this to 6, 8, 9.
What did he say? What did he say? Say that the wife was
Arabeth Tirabade.
Yeah, well, but the captain of the guard or something, or what was it?
Let me look about Arabeth specifically, just because I know that she plays a big role. I never looked up her specific rank within the Eagle Watch. Here we go. She's a paladin. She's leader of the Eagle Watch.
Yeah. I'd imagine she will be kind of busy time like this then.
It's not that late in the day. All right. I guess technically you've already earned this bundle of experience since you brought her home, and there's points for that. Gosh, if you get any NPC killed, you're missing out on like thousands of experience points.
Well, it's kind of a big
You get
deal.
you get 600 for bringing them out and 800 for bringing them home. It's like, oh, someone died. I guess you're gonna be level 3 for the final fight. You're supposed to be level 5, fuckers. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. You can just throw some more random encounters at the players and be like, well, if you like fighting and dying so much, here's the chance. After some scooching around the place, you eventually hear a scream of like, who are you? And then there's a bunch of like ruckus.
Well, rush to investigate.
It's time to investigate.
Put on our investigating caps.
All right.
Cat crime.
Cat crime.
Cat crime, cat crime. Cat crime, cat crime.
Here we go again.
There's a name.
On the road again.
Vagorg.
You are all outside of the residence. This tiny baby-ass residence.
Come on. Work.
It appears that the navy is beset by some...
By a big guy.
Big boy.
He's big. And a boy.
And a beat.
For you.
So yes, put your token somewhere out here and roll me some initiative. As this guy has opinions.
He's optimistic.
He has opinions, but he's perfectly okay with waiting to apply them.
Actually, this guy gets a surprise attack against her flat-footed AC 1 because he was, for context, as she may or may not tell you when she is may or not be alive, he was invisible and just kind of showed up and started taking names. Let's see, that won't hit her flat-footed AC, will it? Even with her big penalties for being... Yep. She avoids the initial blow and starts screaming about things. This is where you come in. Let's see, who of your allies is still with you all? These two.
Okay, the silent lady came with us. Okay.
Still with you.
Oh.
She'll kind of wait for you to set the initiative here fire. As there's like sounds inside of like things knocked over. It's skittering beetles and a guy who continuously, like on loop, screams, "Your wife will find your corpse in bed waiting for her!"
Well, that's not very nice.
Do you need any more context? Please go ahead.
Well, it means that their wife is alive. That's a plus, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Look for the positive in things as you're being murdered.
Yeah. Well, that's got to be a bit of a relief. Huh.
Fire, the door is still open because, you know, Tiro went in a bit ago.
Yep. I run in. And do I see a big old beetle?
You see a
just
big
kinda
old
in the
burning beetle that's corrupted by abyssal energies. He looks happy though.
Ah. Well, not for
Happiest
long.
beetle in the world.
Don't bully him. Don't bully my baby.
Chunk.
I don't think the beetle has the resistance that high-level fiendish things get, so I think he's just kind of... Oh, wait, he does have a tiny amount of resistance and holds on. He's
Oh
doing...
no.
So this guy has a specific feat that lets him give DR2 to his summoned creatures. So he's fine.
Baby.
Be gone, monster.
It ignores you. It has been told to attack someone else.
Hmm.
Tira will try to scooch out of her as she's flanked. Thank goodness you came. She rolls out of the room.
Well,
He's quite large. He was very dangerous. Toulon.
Well, that's dangerous, man.
Yeah. 1, 3. Well, this kind of awkward.
You can scooch by her. She's an ally.
Yeah, but like, I only have like 1 square of movement, so I don't get to make a... Like, if I can move into her square somehow, that would be cool.
Sure.
Okay,
She's
I'm
moving out of
short.
it anyway, so.
Hop onto her shoulders real quick.
Show me what you got.
Okay, well, with that, I guess got to look into the bedroom to see the guy on the bed, but I can't reach him, so I'll just... Since we were coming up to indoors, I took out this weapon.
Good morning.
Sploosh. The summoned creature vanishes into nothingness. Cariel. Cariel.
I come in and this sanctuary on Anivia and tell her to go take cover.
Abracadabra, abracazoo. I'm invisible, and so are you. Anivia has been protected by sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Milorn
Sanctuary.
rushes in heroically. Unfortunately, I think he's kind of slow, so he takes his full action to do so. Vagorg. What a name. Why not just call him Vagoo?
Goo.
I am Vagoo, the sorcerer Half-Orc.
Goo boy.
Abracadabra, abracazoo. I eat chicken and so do you. What is he gonna do? What does he have? He has a lot of things, actually.
Well, he's not the one who's going to be eating chicken dinner tonight.
This is true. I think. I thought he had something, but I'm dumb. He doesn't have something. Oh wait, he does. Toulon. Face the wrath of a powerful spell known as Scorching Ray. Actually, yeah, it's gonna Scorching Ray you.
Okay.
Does he have enough levels to get to the next one? No, he does not. It's the 7th level he needs for that one. He will attempt to make
Don't scorch me, bro.
Yo. I forgot to enter information on how he does his attack roll. Let me just do the quick math. That's +3. 3. Scorching Ray. That's
Christ
too
on
long.
a corn shell.
Hey, it's pretty good.
He says that the fires of hell will consume you. The fires of the abyss, excuse me. Your silent ally waits by the doorway. Fire. Your friend just got blasted to the ground.
Blasted.
Yes, well. How would I even. Well, I just declare him to be the target of my hunt then.
He is a pretty tough guy.
Smite evil upon him.
Ooh.
Swift action.
You are
Prepare to be smitten.
prepare to be smooched.
I add my charisma bonus to my
Damage.
attack.
Oh. Oh, paladin level to damage.
Paladin level, no. Yeah. Back. GI. And as boldened, I will launch my attack on him.
Doesn't hit. He
Hmm.
has a bunch of special spells on him that he has shield and mage armor protecting him.
Good smiting, chief.
I jump on the table.
Doesn't Evie have any healing potions in her pocket because she's not gonna leave a friend on the floor.
Yeah, I believe we split them up so that she would have at least one.
She'll plop a bottle in your mouth and give you the goo. Get up.
Mm.
She tells
The
before
goo.
she gets out of the way.
Ray, I'm at 4 HP.
That's enough to kick him in the ankles, which is going to happen.
Yeah. So I guess since I fell down, I'm going to have to roll.
I'd say you could roll up to him and get up, yes?
Okay. That's my roll up.
I don't know how 5-foot steps interact with getting up. I'd say that you can get up and still take a step. Like you get up into
Okay.
the different square. Alright, you're next to him. He has a fancy Rancer. It has a name.
Yeah, that it has.
You know what? Since this guy is an Abyssal Bloodline dude and he has like demonic obedience, I'm going to say that he counts as a demon for your smiting.
Oh, nice.
He's on the bats. He's on the really bad. Like he's been doing the things.
Well,
As close to a demon as you can get without being a demon.
Yeah, he's got a demonic bloodline. He's a half orc. He's got something called demonic obedience. He's employing very evil tactics.
well, that will mean a bit more damage on my first successful attack then.
Yes. All right. Toulon, you're next to him. Would you like to do something? Getting up is a move
Whack.
action, so. Oh boy. Yeah, no. His AC is massive.
What?
He has like AC 19. Carry on.
That's unpleasant. I'm probably just gonna like reach around the corner and tap Toulon with. Should I use protection from evil or cure light wounds?
Protection from evil is pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's a bit of AC. This guy knows how to use his weapon. He's not that good with it, though.
I think protection of evil would be better because if it gets a good hit, you're dead regardless. And like,
Yeah.
rather take no damage than some damage. So yeah, I'll use that.
Lorne unfortunately sees the familiar flicker of someone using the shield spell, which means that his favorite ability, Magic Missile, isn't useful here. And that makes him very angry. Color Spray, however, is a fun spell. Do you know Color Spray works on anyone, technically? It's just not as good. But it's still good enough. Milorn will dive into battle when his turn comes around. Don't forget, Toulon, you now have a +2 to deflection bonus. And he will cast Color Spray. Defensively, I imagine. Or something. I don't know. Maybe he just... Or corner... Oh, I can actually just stand here and corner it all. Bam! Time to roll some will saves. What is the DC for Milorn? It's 13. One to go, boy. Can you make it? He doesn't have spell resistance. It's just a DC 6. Ooh. Hold strong. Hold strong. He's angry.
Why is she the one making the will save?
Oh, that's a good question. That's the wrong sheet. Their names are similar. There's so many G's in them. They both have 2 G's.
Wingog and
They have the same amount of letters, actually. They're very similar names from like a... Oh, that's... My brain is in a really weird spot.
Who the heck is Rancio of the Gargoyle?
He is stunned! He's like, ooh. As color spray in his face.
Yeah, so suddenly he drops his weapon.
Yes, he drops everything he holds. He can't take actions, so -2 to AC is, and he loses a dex bonus, so his AC goes down by 3. You get a +2 to smack him. +4 to smack him.
You might also want to maybe take the weapon away from him.
He is currently stunned, and shakes himself out of it, slowly.
Yeah, color spray is pretty good.
I mean, there's a reason why quickening color spray as a 5th level spell is not the worst idea. I mean, then again, the DC is probably crap at that point, but... Does Wenowak have... Doesn't she have... No, she has favorite enemy, doesn't she? I need to look up what her character sheet is like because I forgot to register all information because, you know, sometimes you don't care. It's in the common room, thank you. Favorite enemy humans, that's what she has. She doesn't have... Okay, in that case, guess what, dude? I don't care how high your AC is, you're about to get your ass capped. For 4. Ow. Fire. He's an easy target. Let the divine energy smite him.
Yes. I also call Anivia, take away his Rensu from here.
She gives you a thumbs up. She's gonna risk it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck!
Christ!
So 16 is exactly his AC right now.
Does this include your damage from smite?
Yes, I have put that in.
Okay. I just needed to know. In that case, he's reduced to 2 hit points. As an arrow basically almost destroys his heart. His blood is his lips. He's going to need magical assistance. Anivia, however, upon seeing his weakness, gets arrogant. She's like, you want to kill my wife? You want my wife to die? How about I'll give you another one? Bam, bam. He said 1 hit point. Anivia, why did you do this? She does, however, roll over and sort of throw herself onto the weapon, since she's still affected by Sanctuary. Oh, no, wait. She's not affected by Sanctuary, but she's still on top. You still have some time. And he doesn't have his weapon. Toulon.
Yeah, honestly, I almost want to give... You know what? I'm going to go into grapple rules.
You can grab him with ease. Like, his CMD is not great. What's your CMD? Oh, you have him. You have him. Like, he's too stunned. He can't stop. You're just grabbing onto him. Also, his armor is way too fancy for you not to find, like, a good point to grab on. He's also wearing a cape. Don't wear capes, kids. Carry-o. The guy's at 1 hit point.
So I basically just want to, like, I'm going to yell out, I'm going to let Anivia have her revenge.
That's good enough plan for me.
Like, if you all just want to let initiative skip over to Anivia so that she can just brine him with a dagger, then...
Yeah, I'm good with that. Let her have her vengeance. This is her fight.
Milord will attempt to give him another color spray so that he, stays under. He won't. He will try to get out of this grapple.
This could backfire and go poorly.
I don't think your combo maneuver is that bad, so he's just struggling with you, like, let go!
Yeah.
I'm evil. Anivia will attempt to attack, unless fire one. I imagine everyone's holding their attack in case it goes wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
If he breaks out.
With all of his penalties, this is what it takes to bring him down.
about grapple though. Does Toulon have improved grapple?
No, so he would have gotten an unarmed attack of
He
opportunity.
can't make
which
unarmed.
I'm not-
He doesn't have improved unarmed strike. He cannot make attacks to you without a weapon.
Yeah.
So he can at most flail at you.
Yeah.
He is brought down. However, he's an half orc. He has orc ferocity, so he keeps like holding on somewhat. But it's pretty clear he's in like a rage-filled delirium.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. You see,
like if
how
Anivia wishes to keep stabbing him,
Yeah, he's a half orc. He's going to stay up until he's like negative con.
I think Hellfolk Ferocity only lasts that long. So
Let's see. I'm gonna look it up. Let's see how it works for half orcs. Let's see. Once per day, you can fight for one or more round if it's disabled until the end of his turn. Unless okay. So yeah, Toulon, I just need you to make one more CMB check to hold on to him. Otherwise, he bleeds out on his turn.
oh, he's going to bleed out already.
Yeah, you're basically trying to hold on to him so that the blood can catch up to him, so to speak.
Yeah, I
hold on
think
to
I
him.
got it.
As his ferocity tries to keep him alive, his heart got crushed by the arrow of the century. And he falls lifeless in your arms.
Radiance.
Bleh. And with that, experience is added to the experience calculotron
Yeah.
for one heck of a fight. Nice. Anivia is worried and begins to look someplace that she wanted to look at earlier, but she got interrupted by a guy with his beetle.
Beetle boy.
All right. She finds a note. It's from Erebeth in like a hidden niche. She finds out that apparently Erebeth is hiding out at Defender's Heart. The note is left to her. There's a password for getting in. It's Silver Strong. As like an identifier that you are part of the in group. Wink, wink. There's also 3 potions of cure two potions of cure moderate wounds and 3 potions of invisibility inside. As for the guy that you just killed, his gear consists out of 1 more potion of invisibility, the Rancer, and a wand of magic missile, 3rd level, 11 charges, which my Lord would gladly take.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
He knows how to cast magic missile, and he loves it.
Yes, that was 2
What
more.
was that weapon?
Rancer of the Gargoyle. If you can roll me some spellcraft, I can tell you what it does. Oh no, it's his Bloodline Arcana that gives a summoned creature that defense. Summonic Obedience is something else. Nice. I will now show you the picture. Oh wait, I forgot to name it. I did everything except name the handout properly. There you go. Rancer of the Gargoyle.
Grants +4 and disarm. Skinned hardened for 1 round.
Neat.
It's good for disarming people, and it gives you a little extra defense if you at least hold on to it.
Huh.
Well then.
It's a martial weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if anyone wants that. Oh yeah, I'll be grabbing the arrows.
Yes.
Finally.
There's 20 arrows in a quiver next to the bed.
Yep.
She says that Okay, so she says that the Defender's Heart is an inn at the end of the street. It's at the end of the street, you go through an alley, and you're there. She'll point it out to you. If apparently people are meeting up there, it should be a safer place than old Horgus Porgus's place.
Definitely. Given how he doesn't seem to have any guards, actually.
Yeah, I don't know if leaving him there alone was probably the best idea.
You're probably gonna go past there again when you go to the Nesterian Manor, so.
Mm.
And Defender's Hall is close to the other locations.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 2 potions of cure moderate wounds from there, and 4 potions of invisibility.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 in total.
So what's the next plan? We've basically been to where everyone wanted to go. I'm still around. Milorn would like to... Milorn is like, I'll stick with you if you want, but I'd also like to go someplace safe and just sit it out.
Well,
That's where it sounds like we're headed, so...
yeah. Defender's
Yeah.
Heart sounds safe-ish.
Yeah, we were bringing Avania to their wife, and we haven't achieved that yet, so...
Technically speaking, no, but I'm not going to judge. All right. Along the way, if you would like to do that, otherwise, what were we saying, Bummer?
No, just head to Defender's Heart then.
What a name!
Bit on the nose.
A bit on the nose. Defender's Heart is the largest inn in all of Kennebrus. It is located in the Gate District, if I'm correct, and also right next to an incredibly large hole in the ground. Nice.
So we headed to a pub.
Basically, yes. If you wish, you can do the Happy Times or whatever that show was called. Cheers. Cheers, that's the one.
Everybody knows your name.
It
Man,
is
I
made,
think
however,
I've
out of solid stone. It's made by old dwarvish manners, and as such has managed to survive the giant crevasse that has opened up near it. Every window has a able-bodied guard standing in it, and the second you arrive, and don't present yourself as too dangerous, the fact that your Anivia is with you at all doesn't require you to get the password, because they know who she is. They know the wife of the captain.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
That's how you get your ass kicked. If you don't know the wife of the captain, and fuck up.
Yeah. If you threaten them, you're in trouble.
The original place, as you were told along the way, was Kimroth Otai, an old guy who had a little bit of fighting experience, liked to tell tall tales. But now, the one who comes out and the one who's running this place is the half-orc pal Nerabeth Tirablade. And what a fine lady she is. You can tell why she runs part of the Equals Watch. From her blazing armor to the manner by which she carries herself. She would like to know why this collection of people. Because you're quite the gathering. Between the lady with the bug limbs and the scales, to the dwarf who looks very disheveled, to angels.
Well, we were, I at least was here to take part in the ongoing crusade. But then the
Crusade came to you.
Yes. Ground fell out beneath us and we ended up in the caverns beneath.
This is incredible. After everything I heard of what happened up... I'm just nice to see you're alive. Come inside, everyone. We shouldn't be talking out here. Demons won't stay disorganized forever.
Huh.
I'm sure you've picked up some of the rumors by now. All right.
Some.
So, I don't know how to put this, but we're not exactly in the position to hold on too much longer. We need allies. And we need to uproot the people that are trying to organize these demons into something. You wouldn't happen to know anything about the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth, right?
No, I
Oh,
haven't heard of them before.
fancy name.
Fair enough. Can I get an intelligence check from everyone?
Huh.
These wouldn't be the same people as the ones from Blackwing by chance.
Alright. Fire, you know that Templars aren't necessarily good guys. The
Mm.
cultist you found underground might qualify for this.
Uh-huh.
So that note you find may be applicable.
Wait. Then the name was Ivory Labyrinth?
Yes.
Ah. I suspect Baphomet worshippers then.
That's what we suspect.
Well, we can probably show them the note then.
The name is kinda on the nose.
Yeah, but to be fair, they weren't too public about it. They've been infiltrating a variety of Templar organizations that are trying to fight people like them.
Ah,
That explains why they were so successful in their initial run.
sneaky.
She takes a look at the note, scratches her chin, and goes, "The demons so far have been quite disorganized. In case you haven't noticed, it's quite easy to find like a couple of idiots who are trying to loot the place with really no protection.
Mm.
Yeah, we
Oh.
encountered a few.
I have a strong suspicion, though, that these Templars are just the beginning of the demons that are going to kick these guys into shape, and when that happens, this city is lost. There are no defenses to keep this place standing, and it will be nearly impossible for an outside force to attack an organized demon defense. That's
Organized and demon is odd combination of words.
A frightening combination at that.
So, do you know anyone who could help us, like keep this place secure or help us, because we have some plans?
So far, we only know of the people in the ruins of Blackwing Library. There are a couple of librarians there, but I'm not sure how
Well, there's
massively
also
useful.
the city of mongrel men, mongrel folk below.
Can you repeat that
So-
part?
They are the mongrel folk living in the caverns beneath, descendants of an old crusade.
Yeah, they might take some convincing, but
Is that why
It's-
that weird lady over there is with you?
yeah,
Yes.
she's
Possibly.
cool. She's a friend.
She has been
Oh.
helpful.
I guess this isn't the time to turn people down.
Well, no.
All right. Just tell me how I can get into contact with them, and we'll see if we can sort something out.
Well, there is the route that we took.
You provide them with that instruction,
Mm.
I
You
assume?
have to cut through what is now the ruins of the Baphomet Church, but once you get to the main city, they're all good folk.
All right. So,
They
I don't
they
want to
may
give you
lose.
orders because you don't technically fall under my purview. But I want you to figure out what's up with these safe houses they claim to have. And make sure that they can't organize or anything.
Yes, those we're intending on heading there. Heading there once we had everyone with us.
Once you got all your business taken care of, I don't know if I should tell this quite yet, but do you know of what the ward stones are?
Were they the things that were destroyed at the beginning?
Just this one. They are big rocks and they kept the demons in check. Out why bother to learn?
We know that one of the larger fragments is being kept in a building near the center of the city. Right where the original square presumably was. Basically near where you fell into the ground. We don't know what they're doing with that thing, but I want to make sure that it's nothing that's gonna bite us in the ass. Because I have a suspicion that whatever they're doing over there might be the reason why they aren't trying to organize the demons already. And that's worrisome. But I really only have so much information, and I've mostly been focusing on keeping this place safe and secure. I've heard news that an army is coming to help us out, but
Cutting out pretty
Yeah.
bad.
what parts did you miss?
Mostly the ends of sentences.
Great. Well, main point is there's some building in the center of the town near where you fell into the ground, where they apparently have a shard of the Wartstone. She thinks she has reason to suspect, and she believes that the reason they haven't tried to organize the demons into anything so far is because that stone is more important, and that worries her. However, she's been so busy with just keeping this place safe, getting civilians inside and stuff, that she hasn't really had time to look into that. She is like, hey, go take care of this and then come back to me, and then we'll set something up so you can get that deep in and start kicking some ass and figure out what they're doing. There is more to this. There's an old man in the corner who sort of nods along with this. She says that guy, that's Quitness Orlan. He's the one who has the information on he's the one who's been trying to organize this the whole way. He's been nagging on my head. So if you can take care of the safe houses, I can finally get him off my back. The safe house will also give us some time to see about these mongrel men, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It will give us some time to organize our good alliance with them. So, yes, that's the plan I have in mind. You go after the save houses. Once you're all cleared up and we're ready to go, we go after their whatever they're keeping the stone. And we'll follow whatever Orlan here is suggesting. He's a powerful old wizard, or at least he claims to. I will have you know that I am one of the higher-ranking individuals of the Black Wings.
Oh, hey, do you know Aravashniel?
Yes, I know him. What became of him? I thought he was at the square to attend.
Yeah, we
Yes.
helped him back to the ruins. He should be there with some of the, I think he said novices who are...
Wait, are you saying
Like,
he's still
still-
alive?
Yeah, he's blind now, but he's still alive.
He hasn't responded to my attempts to send a message to him. I'll see if I can send him sending now. I'll call him over.
Probably be able to help at least.
He lost his vision, you said?
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah,
he's not been too
during
much
the
of a
flash.
bother. It seems like someone would take that the wrong way.
He seemed to be getting used to it somewhat.
Irabeth is like anyone else that you fell down with. Apparently you found an entire city, this lady, that dwarf, my wife, and a high-ranking individual in organization. Anyone else you found down in the ground. In case you met the king.
Do you know the Worm family?
Yeah,
Oh my
Horgus.
goodness. You're not going to tell me that guy lived too.
Unfortunately, yes.
Despite his best attempts.
Where
not
is
to-
he?
He's at his house.
You want me to go pick him up?
I don't know how much help he'd be, but he has, like, funds, I
Money.
guess. He could help, like...
No, it's more from the perspective of you're going to the Nazarian Manor, so are you going to go past him or should I send someone?
We'll probably head past there at some point.
My goodness, it's like, well, I guess the gods have been doing something in the background, because you guys are quite a blessing. Coming with information, and by the looks of it, capable muscles.
Don't sing our praises too soon. We can still... you know.
Hey, listen, if you manage to get halfway across the town by yourself without getting yourself killed, you're more capable than most people out here.
Cutting up badly.
Oh, hey, yeah. She's like, hey, if you manage to get all this way and didn't die, you're better than most people out there. All right, let's see. There's some experience for helping her out. I think we're going to cut it here for the day. And next time we'll do the proper meat and potatoes of Section 3, which is, hey, let's go kick in some doors.
Yeah, that seems like a
Well-
logical spot.
So if I may ask,
Yes.
so what is indeed Worm's significance?
What do you mean? He's a
Like,
noble.
I would just ask the question in character. What is his significance?
Well, he's a noble. His family isn't that tiny, and you know, he's the one living relative in the area. So
Alright, so
He's got connections, he's got money.
he's got money, connections. Yes, his servants might have run off, but they probably still respect the guy if he shows up alive after all this.
Yeah.
All right. If you want to ask some questions about the locations you're going to, this person who runs the watch might be able to help you.
well, yeah.
Yeah, like, what can you tell us about these areas? Like,
Yeah, the
There'd
Tower
be
of
a lot-
Astrid sounds kind of mysterious by the name alone.
Okay, so
so-
let's just run them down.
Topaz Solution business.
Topaz Solutions, from what I thought they were just like a small mom and pop shop, a herbalist shop. They sold potions. I'm really surprised that place is involved with any of this at all, because they were really nice people, but I guess it shows all kinds.
Hmm.
Last thing
suppose
I
that's why
heard,
it's
the
such a
shop
good
should
safe.
still be standing, but potion shop is very likely to be the target of, looters. The Nazarian Manor belonged to nobles. I don't know its current condition, just that the person who used to own it was not too unbeloved. I'm not too surprised he would turn, because, nobles be like that, and he was awfully nice at times. A little too cooperative in some circumstances. As for the Tower of Estrad, it's been there forever. It's a laboratory. The founder died recently, and supposedly some people kept it in good shape as like a sign of goodwill, but I guess it could have easily been used to hide all kinds of supplies for, well, what happened recently. One of the guards speaks up and says, I saw a man walk in there. He wielded terrifying magic. He saw me from the corner of his eye and he blinded me.
Oh.
The blindness is worn off, but it was terrifying. He was able to do such a thing from so far.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Struck me blind. I got better.
Yeah, he was hit by blindness, deafness. But you can dispel that.
Mm.
So he probably didn't just go away.
So I
He
can
wa-
expect
he had-
magic in the library.
He was quite the fellow. He had a Baphomet symbol on his chest, and she's like, "Why didn't you tell me about the guy who literally has an unholy symbol on his chest?" He's like, "Well, excuse me."
All right.
He had a scorpion with him. He was scary.
So we have evil mages, evil business owners, and evil nobles. We have,
You can just say nobles.
yeah. Well, but there's Horgus. He's not bad.
I guess.
He's
His heart's in the right place.
yes.
So,
He's
as a footnote, this building is quite large. There are a bunch of merchants in here who are willing to sell you goods.
Oh.
So, a lot of them brought stuff with them that they thought would be useful, but they're like, "You're not here to defend us, so we're gonna charge you for this. We're loaning things out to the guard, but if you're gonna run off, I want insurance."
naturally.
They are giving you a nice 10% discount, though.
Nice.
Juicy.
Guess I could buy some more arrows just in case.
Yeah.
And with this, how about we slap some experience on you guys as the session is over, and next time, you're gonna have to figure out how you can do this.
Yeah.
Oh, heck. I was a little wrong. Mr. Orland is not just part of the Blackwings. He is the leader and founder of them. Oof.
You kinda. Who is the leader and founder?
The Blackwings is Orland, the old man who has a plan.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So founder. Okay. Cool.
He
he's
keeps
the big boss.
he's continuously fidgeting this quick silvery wand in his hands. Anyway, experience is to be distributed, of which you have earned many. You've earned at least 2.
Whoa! 2 whole experience.
Actually,
That's
let's
close
see.
to 2.
Let's see. How many experience did you earn in terms of thing that you killed? You earned enough experience as if you had killed. You know what? Because of everything you've done and all the good you've done, you get a 20% discount on items. How about that? 25.
Oh, heck yeah.
Because, people are going to die, and once they hear about this, they're probably going to be like, you know what? I would much rather get to keep my shop. That's more expensive than a few thousand in items. Anyway, let's see. You earned experience as if you killed a single CR11 creature. Because, oh boy, there's a lot of, like, random plot experience in this one. Let's see. I'm going to throw this into the calculatron, which is going to make beeping and whirring noises for your... Just to make it sound like it's doing something.
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
You basically doubled your experience on this one, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice.
Starting from this point forward, you're going to earn experience. Now, you still got like 2 friends who are tagging along. You're going to have to tell me if you want Malorn and Wangguang to come along. Vinny is
I'm
going to...
feeling like, now that we got to a relatively safe place, I think we might want to, like, let them...
Plus, they said they were gonna, like, talk to the mongrel men. Those 2 can probably help, because one, Malorn's been down there with us, they know him. And Guan is a mongrel person.
So, you're going to go on your own now?
Yeah,
I
mostly.
guess.
I guess so. We can, yeah, those 2 gonna do the whole emissary thing, smooth things with the mongrel folk.
Malorn is glad to help.
Although, like, it's Milorn who isn't very good at talking, and then there's
The one who can't
the
talk.
silent one.
Well, they'll help.
Anyway, you guys leveled up to level 3. You have 6,500... No. 6250 experience. 6,250.
Hooray!
Level up.
Nice.
Big boys and girls.
What does everyone get on their next exciting level? Level 3 is a nice one, if I recall correctly.
Get a feat.
Everyone gets a feat, yes. I think it's also where wizards get 3rd level slots, 2nd level slots, which I think for a cleric means... Or
Yeah, for an oracle,
oh
it
yeah,
does.
oracles are delayed. I hate that.
Yeah.
Oh, you do get a revelation.
Yeah, that's neat.
You get a revelation. What is your curse and your mystery anyway?
My
Curse
curse
tongue.
was tongues, so I can only speak celestial in battle. And my revelation was flame.
My revelation is burning your butt. Oh, cool! You get a revelation.
Toast.
Okay.
Now, getting molten skin isn't the worst possible idea, given that eventually demons are going to use fire magic. But for now,
6 hit points.
yeah, I don't know how to put this, but I don't know how much you're going to get out of your fireball. Considering demons are very often resistant to fire. You could always take a feat for that, I guess. Probably a feat for overcoming resistances.
Yeah, I think there's one. It's probably a good idea.
Let me look it up. It's got to be one.
Out of all the revelations, I thought this one was both the most effective and the most appropriate. Like, only a handful of them really fit the character that I was building, and out of them, this was the only decent one.
I mean, let me put it like this. Like, oh, it's okay. So a dredge has fire 10. It has 18 hit points. So you'd still probably kill it if it fails its reflex save. So it's not that bad. It's just that at lower levels and weaker spells aren't that great. Still. Ooh. Oh, here we go. You can take a penetrating spell. Damage dealt by penetrating spell is dealt to a creature if it doesn't have energy resistance. It's only 1 level higher too, so it's not the worst.
Yeah.
What's this? Shared precision at 3rd level. Hits a mage.
Yeah.
Oh. Isn't precise shot just the capacity to hit in melee?
Yeah.
No, precise shot is the thing that we've never cared about. It's for shooting around the allies. Like, normally you
I know.
take
I know, it's terrible. But we got a dude whose entire thing is shooting people.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's amazing. I read it wrong. Yes.
Because otherwise, if you shoot into melee, it's -4.
Well, now
So-
it's no longer a problem. So yay.
Well, it's no longer a problem
Yeah.
for anyone around me.
Yeah, speaking of which, since I have like +3 strength mod, I should look for a composite ball with at least that.
Don't forget, by the way, you had that fancy spellbook that might be worth something. And all the other accumulated loot.
Yeah, I guess we should show the spellbook to Arden.
Orlin takes a look at the spellbook for, like, a few moments, and he wants to know where the hell you found this, and how much gusto you must have showing this to him.
Well, it was Sarvashin himself actually that gave this to us in the ruins of the library.
He squints at you for a moment. I can't believe you... I'll have a talk with Aravashniol about this. A long, long talk. Giving my spellbook away.
You can have it back if you want.
It is mine. However, your honesty in giving it back. I'll do some talking around here. I have finances that I could move around a bit for your safety. Treat yourself to something nice. You essentially get 6,000 in, like, store credit.
Ooh. Nice.
So you can buy something big. He says that if you prove yourself useful, he might chip in a bit more. Because the plan he has is going to be dangerous.
Okay, 6,000 store credits. We got 200 platinum pieces from Borgus. There was we got a bag of gems and 250 gold pieces earlier. 20 for that.
Let's see. Does Malorn have anything that he might want to give you before you go off? Nah, he's a Cloak of Resistance +1, but he might want to hold on to that. Irbith is quite impressed by the fact that you've been able to make it this far, just piling on people.
Yeah, we've traveled in a big group that tends to help.
And now you're all alone. And you're gonna have to contend with spooky things by yourself. On the plus side, you now get to keep more of the experience you find. Oh boy. Oh boy, I just realized something. I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
What is it?
Because technically, if I'm gonna revamp the experience down to 3 people, you're gonna shoot up to level 4 real fast. Oh well. We'll
Yeah,
just say
maybe-
it's fine. You're supposed to be level 4 by the end of this anyway, so. Oh, you're supposed to be 6 level by the end of it. Whoa. What is that final dungeon? Oh, yeah. Everything suddenly makes sense in my head. Excuse me, I'm just a big old butt. Everything is going just fine. It's just that I shouldn't be allowed to drink and drive.
No one should.
I'm driving
Yeah,
this whole
don't do-
table into the ground, baby.
Beep beep.
Yeah.
So what's behind the GM screen? It's just a steering wheel that's clammed onto the table.
Yeah. That's why
Also-
they have the screen up, so you can't see the steering wheel.
Yeah, so do you have a note that says sexy goblin?
I do have those mud flaps.
Of course, his name is Boblin.
Sexy
Honk
bobbling
if
goblin.
you have damage resistance.
That's like common memes. Should step up my game.
Nice. All right. Next time, the gang goes and busts up some places, and probably immediately after that is going to bust up another place.
Heck yeah.
They had time to sit on nice comfy chairs. It's time to pull them out and take a point-blank shot to the face. Pew, pew.
Okay, cool. I get to pick a favorite terrain. I guess I'm picking urban because
I don't know how much takes place in urban. I didn't look at the terrain too much. I'll get back to you on what might be a good idea for that.
I mean, I think I'll get to pick more favorite terrains later on. So, like, for now, I can pick urban because, like,
Go nuts.
it sounds like we are going to be sticking to the city for a little longer.
It's easy for you to say, hard for me to verify. I'll just take a look at what Section 2's maps looks like. Yeah, that's urban. Urban's not a bad pick. Oh boy, yeah. Okay, let me just look at part 3, and then I'll say yeah some more. Yeah, that's urban. Alright, not a bad pick, go nuts. Your mileage will not vary.
Yeah.
What does it even do for you to have a favorite terrain? Let's see, get a +2 bonus to all... Oh, initiative checks. Ooh.
And perception and stealth, so I'm the scout of the party.
So you hide in garbage can.
Yeah.
So what's the armor? It's garbage. Why? Safety.
Yeah, speaking of armor, I guess I should like look for like a mithril breastplate.
Ooh, getting fancy, are we? It's not a bad idea though. Now you can move fast, roll around. Woo.
Yeah, like a low ACP so that I can actually stealth properly and climb and stuff.
Oh wait, you're a dwarf. You're not affected by movement speed wise by armor.
Yeah, like a person medium armor would have 20 movement speed, so I have 20 movement speed. It's all fine.
Yeah. So nice. You're now sneaky beaky. What it really means is that you wear urban camo pants wherever.
Yeah, probably. I'm also going like so for something else in my build.
Yes.
So basically, I'm going to be the kind of ranger that like starts out with a bow, but like I'm going to take the quick draw feat so that when something approaches into melee, I can just drop my bow and pull out my weapon like a free action.
Nice. Cool. Well, you're free to stay at the Defender's Heart as long as you want before setting out. I'm just gonna put it like this. Nah, don't worry about it. Next time, fun. I'm gonna start the stream now. Say bye.
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 Bye.